paperback and e-readers this March. John Haynes, the man with nothing to lose. The man who rules the world runs into the irresistible force of a man with nothing to lose in this action-packed, all-new John Haynes series adventure. Get the regular and variant cover editions of John Haynes, the man with nothing to lose this March. Yesterday, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, announced a plan to step back from their roles as senior members of the royal family. And when you take a critical examination of this decision to step back as senior members of the royal family, it's clear that this was all about economics, and it was clear that this was a decision not made by Prince Harry, but was probably a decision made by your Meghan Markle. Now, when I listened to this statement and took a real critical examination of it, I could clearly see Meghan Markle's hand in this as related to the decision to step back from the role as senior members of the royal family. Because when you hear the term financially independent, that's something that is something related to what Meghan Markle wants out of this relationship, not Prince Harry, because your Prince Harry was going to be taken care of for life by the royal grant that is established for members of the royal family, and that royal grant allows your Prince Harry to live well from all of the businesses that have the official royal seal, and it allows them to have a nice little budget that takes care of all of their business expenses as long as they're related to the crown. However, this decision to be so-called financially independent, this is a decision that comes from your Meghan Markle, I believe, because your Meghan Markle walked into this marriage with Prince Harry and believing that she was going to live the high life as a member of the royal family. So your Meghan Markle walked into the royal family, got involved with Prince Harry, and thought after marrying Prince Harry and having a child with him that she was going to live some sort of high life as a royal, and unfortunately she has not been able to live that high life as a royal due to the constant hounding by the media as related to their interracial marriage, the numerous attacks as related to her race, and the numerous attacks from even members inside of the royal family. She has not been able to deal with the stress of being a royal as related to the race issues. Moreover, she has not benefited from the economics as she thought she would receive, and that is the main reason why she wants to walk away from this royal family and at being a senior member of the royal family, because she is not benefiting financially as related to this relationship. So this is basic hypergamy going on right here as related to this decision. And unfortunately, your Prince Harry, being the simp that he is, he cannot connect the dots as related to what's going on here with your Meghan Markle and her attempts to try to monkey branch away from the royal family. Because what she wants to do is pull your Prince Harry away from the royal family and his protections in the royal family and have him out here being so-called financially independent so that she can set him up to be in a divorce where she can finally get resources for herself. So your Prince Harry is playing Candyland, and he doesn't see the chess game that Meghan Markle is playing with him. And she's playing this game because what she wants to do is secure the bag for herself as related to getting a payday from the royal family, now that she knows that there's no money in being a royal, because the main reason why your Meghan Markle wanted to be a royal and be married to one of the King of Kings and Lord of Lords of white men was because she thought that as a royal she was going to receive a large bag at the end of the relationship and be able to live this glamorous high life at the expense of Prince Harry. Unfortunately, when she came into the royal family and found out that most of the things that they receive are related to that royal grant and the businesses related to the royal grant, and that those business expenses have to be accounted for, this is what was one of the reasons why Meghan Markle is now trying to find a way out and is now talking about this new progressive role within the institution of the royal family. But this so-called new progressive role is just the same old hypergamy and the same old gold digging that most women participate in due to their female nature. So her plans to step back as a senior member of the royal family to work to become financially independent is just a plan to get the bag and get the resources from Prince Harry and be able to live the lavish lifestyle without the accountability as related to the Queen and the crown. So basically, she wants to get paid at Prince Harry's expense, and sadly, your Prince Harry can't see the big picture as related to what Meghan Markle is getting ready to do to him, as related to what she's planning, because it looks like your Meghan Markle is planning to head for the exit sooner rather than later, and what she wants to do is get the money right now and file this divorce sooner rather than later. But again, your Prince Harry just can't see the bigger picture as related to becoming financially independent and doesn't understand what she's saying between the lines about being financially independent, because the plan is to get this bag and get these resources, because she wasn't able to get resources as a royal. Yes, she got the prominent title of Duchess of Sussex. Unfortunately, being a Duchess of Sussex means having to live under the royal grant, and under the royal grant means you don't get, and you can't spend money like you thought you were going to be able to spend. And now she wants Harry to get one of these jobs so he can get all of this money to cover everything. And again, what she's looking to do is grab a big bag by having the royal Simp do all of the work and trick out for her. Meanwhile, she doesn't want anything. She wants to set up so that she can get out of this marriage, because this marriage isn't paying the way she thought it was. So this is all about getting the bag at the end of the day. And most people are thinking that, oh, this is about race, and that's part of it. But the big picture here is related to female nature, it's related to hypergamy, and it's related to getting those resources, because she can't get those resources with Buckingham Palace having all control over the finances, control over the resources, and dictating behavior to them. When she gets him independent, she is setting him up for a divorce trap. And sadly, your Prince Harry, again, he's not really critically thinking about this, and he's not understanding how he's being set up to take a big fall. If you want to learn how guys like Prince Harry get set up to take big falls like this, you can pick up my book, Stop Simping, Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, and The Man Crisis on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle formats. And if you want to help me make more videos like this, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.